Have you ever wondered if the year you were born holds a hidden message? Today, we're diving into an intriguing concept from Buddhist philosophy that suggests just that. Stick around to discover what the last digit of your birth year might reveal about you. Remember, while this is a fascinating cultural belief, it's not scientifically proven. Think of it as a fun way to reflect on yourself, not a definitive guide. Alright, let's dive deeper into this fascinating world where numbers and spirituality intertwine. According to certain interpretations of Buddhist philosophy, the universe is a complex tapestry of energies, and numbers are one of the threads that weave it all together. Now, I know what you're thinking. Numbers? Really? Aren't they just for math class? Well, hold on to your seats. Because in this view, numbers are so much more than that. They're like the secret code of the universe, each one vibrating with its own unique energy and meaning. Imagine for a moment that everything in existence, you, me, that coffee mug on your desk, even your thoughts and emotions, all of it is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Now, what if I told you that numbers are a way to understand and categorize these vibrations? It's like each number is a different musical note in the grand symphony of the universe. But here's where it gets really interesting. According to this philosophy, the numbers that show up in your life aren't just random. They're like little nudges from the universe, trying to tell you something. And one of the biggest number-based messages you'll ever get? It's encoded right in your birth year. That's right. The year you were born isn't just a historical fact. It's believed to be a spiritual beacon, guiding you throughout your life. But here's the kicker. It's not the whole year that matters most. It's that last digit. That single number is thought to hold the key to understanding your core essence, your strengths, your challenges, and even your life's purpose. Now, I know this might sound a bit out there. I mean, how could one little number have so much power? Well, think of it this way. In Buddhism, everything is interconnected. Your birth wasn't an isolated event. It was the culmination of countless causes and conditions stretching back through time. The moment you took your first breath, you were stepping into a specific energy flow in the universe. And that last digit of your birth year? It's like a shorthand for that entire cosmic setup. But here's the really cool part. This isn't just about destiny or predetermination. In Buddhist thought, understanding these energies isn't about being locked into a particular path. It's about gaining insight so you can navigate your life more skillfully. Think of it like this. If you knew you were prone to getting sunburned easily, you'd probably be more diligent about wearing sunscreen, right? Well, understanding your birth year energy is kind of like that. If you know you've got the energy of a number that's all about creativity, for example, you might make more of an effort to incorporate artistic expression into your life. Or if your number is all about structure and order, you might learn to lean into those qualities instead of fighting against them. Now let's talk about how this actually works in practice. Each number from 0 to 9 is believed to resonate with different qualities and life themes. 0, for instance, is all about potential and new beginnings. If you've got a 0 as the last digit of your birth year, you might find that you're constantly drawn to fresh starts and new possibilities. On the flip side, the number 9 is all about completion and universal compassion. People with a 9 in their birth year might feel a strong pull towards humanitarian causes, or feel like they're here to wrap up big cosmic cycles. But here's the thing. No number is inherently better or worse than the others. Each one comes with its own strengths and challenges. The key is understanding what your number means so you can make the most of its positive aspects and navigate its potential pitfalls. Now, I can almost hear some of you skeptics out there. But wait, you might be saying, how can everyone born in the same year have the same life energy? We're all different. And you're absolutely right. We are all unique. This system doesn't suggest that everyone with the same birth year number is identical. Instead, think of it more like a foundation or a starting point. Your experiences, choices, and countless other factors shape who you become. The birth year energy is just one piece of the puzzle. It's also worth noting that this isn't a rigid, one-size-fits-all system. In fact, many believers in this philosophy would say that all numbers play a role in your life. Your birth year number might be like the main character in your story, but the other numbers are important supporting characters. You might find that different numbers become more prominent at different times in your life. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. This all sounds pretty mystical, right? And you might be wondering, is there any scientific proof for all this? The short answer is no. This isn't something you'll find in a peer-reviewed journal or a physics textbook. It's a philosophical and spiritual belief system, not a scientific theory. But here's the thing. Just because something isn't scientifically proven doesn't mean it can't be valuable. Many people find that exploring these ideas gives them a new perspective on their lives. It can be a tool for self-reflection, a way to think about your strengths and weaknesses, or simply a fun lens through which to view your experiences. The key is to approach it with an open but discerning mind. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Use it as a starting point for deeper self-exploration, not as an absolute truth. After all, the ultimate goal of any spiritual or philosophical system should be to help you understand yourself and your place in the world a little better. So as we dive deeper into what each number means, keep this in mind. This is a tool for reflection and self-discovery. Whether you fully believe in the power of these numbers or just find it an interesting concept to play with, the real magic happens when you use it as a springboard for thinking about your life, your patterns, and your potential in new ways. Are you ready to uncover what your birth year number might say about you? Let's explore each number's unique energy and see how it might apply to your life journey. Remember, the goal here isn't to put you in a box, but to open up new ways of thinking about yourself and your path. So let's embark on this numerical adventure together. Now that we've explored the concept behind Buddhist numerology, let's dive into the fascinating world of each number's meaning. Remember, these interpretations are meant to be a starting point for self-reflection, not rigid definitions. As we go through each number, think about how these qualities might manifest in your life or the lives of people you know. Let's begin our numerical journey with 0. 0, the infinite void of potential. In Buddhist philosophy, 0 is far more than just a placeholder. It represents the concept of emptiness, but not in a negative sense. Think of it as a vast open field of pure potential. If you were born in a year ending in 0, you're deeply connected to the ideas of renewal and transformation. People with this number often find themselves at the crossroads of endings and new beginnings. You might feel like your life is a series of chapters, each one closing decisively before a new one begins. This can be both exhilarating and challenging. On one hand, you have an incredible ability to reinvent yourself and adapt to new situations. On the other, you might sometimes feel like you're constantly starting over. Your strength lies in your ability to see possibilities where others see nothing. In chaotic situations, you can find clarity and peace, using your unique perspective to navigate challenges creatively. However, be mindful of getting stuck in repetitive cycles. The key for you is to learn to carry forward the wisdom from each life chapter, while still embracing new beginnings. 1. The pioneer of individuality. If your birth year ends in 1, you embody the energy of new starts, leadership, and individuality. In Buddhist numerology, 1 represents the beginning of all things, the first step on any journey. You're a natural trailblazer, often feeling the urge to forge your own path rather than follow in others' footsteps. Your presence is strong and often inspirational to others. You have a clear vision of what you want and the courage to go after it. This makes you a natural leader, someone who others look to for guidance and motivation. However, this strong individualistic streak can sometimes make it challenging for you to work in team settings or consider others' perspectives. Your journey involves learning to balance your pioneering spirit with the ability to collaborate and compromise. Remember, even the most rugged individualists need a support network. Embrace your leadership qualities, but also cultivate the wisdom to know when to step back and let others take the lead. 2. The harmonizer. Those born in years ending with 2 are the peacekeepers of the numerical world. In Buddhist philosophy, 2 represents duality and the balance between opposing forces. If this is your number, you likely have a natural inclination towards creating harmony and fostering cooperation. You're the person friends turn to when they need a mediator or a listening ear. Your ability to see both sides of any situation makes you excellent at resolving conflicts and bringing people together. You intuitively understand the delicate dance of give and take that's necessary for any relationship or negotiation to succeed. However, this desire for harmony can sometimes lead you to avoid necessary confrontations or suppress your own needs for the sake of peace. Your challenge is to learn that true harmony often requires addressing discord head-on, not just smoothing it over. Don't be afraid to rock the boat sometimes. The most beautiful music often includes both harmony and discord. 3. The creative expressor. If you were born in a year ending in 3, you're tapped into the energy of creativity and self-expression. In many spiritual traditions, including some Buddhist schools, 3 is a sacred number representing the union of body, speech, and mind. For you, this manifests as a vibrant, expressive nature. You're likely drawn to the arts in some form, whether as a creator or an appreciator. Your mind is a constant fountain of ideas, and you have a gift for communicating these ideas in ways that captivate others. Social and outgoing, you find joy in connecting with people and sharing your thoughts and creations. However, your challenge lies in focusing your abundant energy and seeing projects through to completion. You might find yourself starting many things, but finishing few. The key for you is to learn to channel your creative energy productively, balancing your need for variety with the discipline to bring your ideas to fruition. 4. The builder of foundations. Those born in years ending with 4 are the practical builders of the numerical world. In Buddhist traditions, 4 is often associated with the 4 Noble Truths or the 4 foundations of mindfulness. If this is your number, you likely have a strong affinity for order, structure, and building solid foundations. You're the person others rely on to get things done. Practical and organized, you have a talent for taking abstract ideas and turning them into concrete realities. Your approach to life is methodical and disciplined, and you value stability and security highly. However, this love of structure and routine can sometimes make you resistant to change. Your challenge is to learn to balance your need for stability with the ability to adapt when necessary. Remember, even the strongest structures need to have some flexibility to withstand the test of time. 5. The freedom seeker. If your birth year ends in 5, you're aligned with the energy of freedom, change, and adventure. In Buddhist philosophy, 5 is often associated with the 5 senses, representing our full engagement with the world around us. You're curious, adaptable, and always eager for new experiences. You thrive in dynamic environments and tend to get restless if things stay the same for too long. Your versatile nature allows you to adapt quickly to new situations, making you excellent in crisis management or fields that require quick thinking. You're the person others turn to when they need a fresh perspective or a burst of energy. However, this love of change and freedom can sometimes make it difficult for you to commit or follow through on long-term projects. Your challenge is to learn to find freedom within structure and to understand that some of the most rewarding experiences come from seeing things through to the end. 6. The compassionate nurturer. Those born in years ending with 6 are deeply connected to the energies of love, compassion, and service. In many Buddhist traditions, 6 is associated with the 6 realms of existence or the 6 perfections. If this is your number, you likely have a strong desire to care for others and create harmony in your environment. You're a natural caregiver, often putting the needs of others before your own. Your empathy and emotional intelligence make you excellent in roles that involve nurturing, teaching, or counseling. You have a talent for creating warm, welcoming spaces, both physically and emotionally. However, your challenge lies in balancing your care for others with self-care. You may tend to take on too much responsibility for others' well-being, leading to burnout or resentment. Learning to set healthy boundaries and prioritize your own needs is crucial for your personal growth. 7. The spiritual seeker. If you were born in a year ending in 7, you're aligned with the energies of spiritual seeking, introspection, and deeper understanding. In Buddhist tradition, 7 is often associated with the 7 factors of enlightenment. You have a naturally philosophical and contemplative nature. You're drawn to the big questions in life and often find yourself on a quest for deeper meaning. Your analytical mind, combined with your intuitive insights, allows you to see beneath the surface of things. You excel in areas that require deep thinking, research, or spiritual exploration. However, this focus on the inner world can sometimes make it challenging for you to engage with the practical aspects of everyday life. Your challenge is to learn to bridge the gap between the spiritual and the mundane, finding ways to bring your insights into practical application. 8. The Achiever of Abundance. Those born in years ending with 8 are connected to the energies of power, abundance, and material success. In Buddhism, 8 is a highly auspicious number, associated with the Noble Eightfold Path. If this is your number, you likely have a strong drive for achievement and a natural ability to manifest your goals. You're ambitious, determined, and often have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish. Your practical nature, combined with your intuitive understanding of how to create value, makes you excellent in business or any field where tangible results are important. You have the potential to achieve great material success and to use that success to benefit others. However, your focus on external achievements can sometimes lead you to neglect your emotional or spiritual needs. Your challenge is to learn to balance material success with inner fulfillment, understanding that true abundance encompasses both the outer and inner aspects of life. 9. The Humanitarian Visionary. If your birth year ends in 9, you're aligned with the energies of completion, wisdom, and universal compassion. In Buddhist numerology, 9 is often seen as the number of completion, representing the culmination of a cycle. You likely feel a strong sense of connection to humanity as a whole and a desire to make a positive impact on the world. You're idealistic and often feel a sense of mission or calling in your life. Your empathy extends beyond your immediate circle to encompass all of humanity, and you're often drawn to causes that promote social justice, healing, or spiritual growth. You have the ability to see the big picture and to inspire others with your vision of what's possible. However, your challenge lies in balancing your grand visions with practical action. You may sometimes feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of the changes you want to see in the world. Learning to take things one step at a time and to celebrate small victories is crucial for your growth and effectiveness. As we conclude our journey through the meanings of these numbers, remember that each of us is a complex tapestry of energies. While your birth year number can offer insights into your core essence, it's just one thread in the rich fabric of who you are. The true power of this knowledge lies not in rigid categorization, but in self-reflection and growth. Consider how these qualities manifest in your life, both the strengths and the challenges. How can you lean into your natural gifts while also working on areas of potential growth? Remember, in the Buddhist view, our nature is not fixed. We have the power to cultivate positive qualities and to transform challenging aspects of ourselves. Let this numerical wisdom be a tool for your journey of self-discovery and personal evolution. Now that we've explored each number, take a moment to reflect on how this resonates with you. Does your birth year number feel like a fit? Or do you see yourself in several of these descriptions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your personal numerical journey. As we come to the end of our journey through the mystical world of Buddhist numerology, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered. We've explored how a simple digit, the last number of your birth year, could potentially offer insights into your personality, challenges, and life path. So, did any of this resonate with you? Perhaps you found yourself nodding along as we described your number, recognizing traits that you've always seen in yourself, but never quite understood. Or maybe you were surprised, discovering aspects of your personality that you hadn't considered before. It's important to remember that this system, like any philosophical or spiritual framework, is a lens through which we can view ourselves and the world around us. It's not meant to be a rigid box that defines or limits who you are. Instead, think of it as a tool for self-reflection and personal growth. The real power of this knowledge lies not in the numbers themselves, but in how we use them to understand ourselves better. Each number, with its unique strengths and challenges, offers us an opportunity to grow. If you resonated with the positive aspects of your number, how can you lean into these strengths even more? And if you recognized some of the challenges, how might you work to overcome them? Remember, in Buddhist philosophy, nothing is fixed or permanent. We all have the capacity to change, to grow, to evolve. Your birth year number isn't your destiny. It's a starting point for your journey of self-discovery. Moreover, while we've focused on the last digit of your birth year, the reality is that we all embody aspects of every number. You might find that you strongly relate to your birth year number, but also see yourself in others. This complexity is what makes us beautifully human. As you go about your day, I encourage you to observe yourself and others through this numerical lens. Notice how different numerical energies might be at play in various situations. But remember to hold these observations lightly. They're meant to enhance your understanding, not to judge or categorize. Lastly, I want to acknowledge that this system, while fascinating, is not scientifically proven. It's a philosophical and spiritual perspective that some find meaningful and others might not. And that's okay. The goal here isn't to convert you to a belief system, but to offer you a new way of thinking about yourself and your place in the world. Whether you fully embrace this numerical philosophy or simply find it an interesting concept to ponder, I hope this journey has sparked some self-reflection and maybe even some interesting conversations with friends and family. So, what do you think? Does your number feel like a fit? Did you discover something new about yourself? Or do you see the world in a completely different way? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and learn from each other's perspectives. And if you found this exploration intriguing, why not dive deeper? There's a whole world of Buddhist philosophy and numerology out there waiting to be discovered. Who knows what other insights you might uncover about yourself and the world around you. Thank you for joining me on this numerical adventure. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and keep exploring the wonderful mystery that is you. All right, number enthusiasts and curious minds, we've journeyed through the fascinating world of Buddhist numerology together. But our exploration doesn't have to end here. In fact, this is just the beginning of a whole new adventure, and I want you to be a part of it. First things first, let's talk about what you just watched. Did it resonate with you? Did it challenge your perceptions? Or maybe it left you with more questions than answers? Whatever your reaction, I want to hear about it. Scroll down to the comments section right now and share your thoughts. What's the last digit of your birth year? Did the description fit you to a T, or were you skeptical? Maybe you're somewhere in between? Your experiences and perspectives are valuable, and they can help others gain new insights too. But don't stop there. Engage with others in the comments. Did someone's experience differ from yours? Ask them about it. Did someone's insight spark a new thought? Let them know. Remember, wisdom often emerges from dialogue, not monologue. Now, if this video piqued your interest and you're hungry for more mind-expanding content, I've got great news for you. This channel is all about exploring fascinating concepts from various philosophical and spiritual traditions. We dive into ideas that make you think, question, and see the world in new ways. To make sure you don't miss out on our upcoming videos, smash that subscribe button right now. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too. This way, you'll be the first to know when we drop new content. Trust me, with the topics we've got lined up, you won't want to miss a single video. Speaking of upcoming content, want to have a say in what we explore next? Here's your chance. Leave a comment with topics you'd like us to cover. Are you curious about other aspects of Buddhist philosophy? Or maybe you want to learn about numerology in different cultures? Your input helps shape this channel, so don't be shy. Now let's talk about sharing. If you found value in this video, chances are your friends, family, or colleagues might too. Why not share it with them? You could spark some fascinating conversations, or even help someone gain a new perspective on themselves. Here's a fun idea. Share this video in your group chats or on your social media, and ask everyone to post their birth year number. See how many people resonate with their number's description. It could lead to some pretty interesting discussions. For those of you who want to dive deeper into this topic, I've got something special for you. Check out the description box below. I've included links to some great resources on Buddhist philosophy and numerology. These are perfect if you want to continue your exploration beyond this video. And hey, if you really enjoyed this content and want to support the channel, consider becoming a patron. Your support helps us create more high-quality, thought-provoking content like this. Plus, patrons get access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content and the chance to influence future video topics. There's a link in the description if you're interested. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is ongoing. This video isn't the end. It's just one step on a much longer path. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep growing. Who knows what amazing insights you might uncover about yourself and the world around you. Before we wrap up, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Your time and attention are valuable, and I'm grateful that you chose to spend some of it here with me. Together, we're building a community of curious, open-minded individuals, and that's something truly special. So what are you waiting for? Get commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Let's keep this conversation going and see where this numerical journey takes us next. Until our next video, stay curious, stay open, and keep exploring the wonderful mystery that is you and the world around you. And remember, in the grand equation of life, you're not just a number. You're the whole darn calculation. See you in the next video.